Over the last several weeks, I've become completely enamored with Cards and Castles 2. Now, don't get me wrong, I was playing it a lot before. However, with the game recently hitting mobile platforms, there's just a ton of opponents to match wits with in this spectacular game. There's depth of strategy both in the deck building as well as in the games, and on top of all that, there's always a few hilarious moments that happen to get into every single match. Do I just Evo all these guys and see what happens? Oh, they're dead. They're literally just dead. 2 T-Rexes got him. Actually, there's... No! Come on! The dinosaurs are trolling! Now it's time for the best infomercial. But wait, there's more. Right around the corner, we have a new content release. There are new cards coming out as officially announced by the devs not all that long ago. They kind of sprung it on us, and I'm very excited to tell you that I have an exclusive reveal, and man, I'm thrilled to talk about this card. Let's get into it. If you've been around my channel for any length of time, you know that I love the undead. I always choose them as a faction, I always try and build decks with them, and one of the things, truth be told, that drew me into Cards and Castles is one of the factions is quite literally called Undead. I mean, look, I'm even rocking my 9th house shirt right at the moment. Shout out to all my Locktomb fans. But the card I have to talk about today happens to be from that faction. You'll see on screen here, Soul Prison. This is one of many new cards that are going to be released with the upcoming patch, and as soon as I saw it, the gears started turning. Soul Prison here is a 2-cost item. It's a trap. When an enemy unit is played, make it inert for 3 turns. Now, this is not the first undead trap that we have access to. Of course, there's Reanimate in the initial release. But I feel like this one presents a unique set of opportunities to actually leverage this one and, of course, win you some more games. The reason I'm so excited about this card is its potential in aggressive archetypes. Now, it's not to say that's the only home it will find, but it's certainly the first one that came to mind when I initially saw the card. Imagine this. You create a board of a whole bunch of monstrous threats, and then you slam Soul Prison. Now your opponent's going to be set back even further. You're going to break their tempo whenever they try to place some kind of defensive unit onto the board. Sure, they'll get the war cry, but you're going to prevent them from actually interacting, and it's going to buy you very precious time to try and close a game out. Think how many times when you were playing an aggressive deck that you found yourself just wishing for one more turn. Pressure just a little longer, and you'll be able to close that game out. Soul Prison may be exactly what the doctor ordered. It's another angle from which an aggressive deck can attack its opponent, and I, for one, am anxious to see whether aggro undead is a thing, or if this card will find a home in a slower archetype. I'm very much looking forward to seeing Soul Prison show up, whether it's in an aggressive build, or it's intended to snipe particular enemy units that hit the board at a certain time. If you can predict when your opponent's going to slam a key component, maybe you can just turn that game around. And I'm pretty excited to see how this shapes up. But what about you? Are you excited about Soul Prison? Are you excited about the cards the other content creators have been revealing? Or what's your favorite card that you've seen thus far and are looking forward to coming in the new set? I know what I've been excited about. Of course, it was this, but there are a few others that have caught my eye. I'm pretty excited. I'm very much looking forward to playing some more Cards and Castles too, and I hope you are as well. But that's going to do it for this time. So as always, everybody, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and tune in next time for more Random Slots.